not happening here.
There you go. See, he's right next to you. How's that? Does that work?
Yeah, that's okay.
It's alright. Alright. There we go. Okay.
Recording.
Okay. No worries. That's... making a new logo for us. I'm thinking, don't know if that works. It's not square. Let's save it. Okay. Spanky, you are crazy, man.
Okay.
Crazy. Oh, I've got the circle of death on my screen. Oh, why is that happening? I need to reload. Okay. Spanky, you hear us all right, I'm assuming. I need to fix that logo up. Okay. I will do that later. That looks good. You've got yellow eyes. I've got red eyes. Excellent. Thanks, Spanky.
Okay, showtime.
Okay.
Or fall asleep.
Okay. No falling asleep. Ready? In 3, 2, 1. Hello and welcome to Adventures in Azeroth, episode 41. I am your host, Leeta, and joining me is Grumpy Pants himself, Stone. Good morning.
Oops. Good morning.
Good morning.
Leeta is not kidding.
I'm not kidding that you're a grumpy man today. Yeah. But anyway, we get to talk WoW. That's not grumpy. And I'm not giving you any more screenshots, so that's not grumpy.
I don't want to have to edit myself out, because otherwise we will lose our clean tag.
Okay, well, let's just go on to the World of Warcraft news since Stone's in
Good.
an awesome mood today. So, what have we got?
Well, I just saw this just now, but it was posted 11 hours ago, and I was wondering why the gold was up so much. Because the gold was at 75k last night.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, the WoW token now, if you sell it, you can, or no, when you buy it or whatever, you can put the money on your BattleNet balance.
Mm-hmm.
And I was wondering, and I had no idea. I'm like, why is the gold so high? That's crazy. And you were saying that Wingy told you that it's at 90k now.
Yeah,
I don't want to. I don't
we
want to
just
spend
told me
money.
before.
I need to save money for BlizzCon and stuff like this. I'm not going to save it.
90K. I know, it's just crazy. It's crazy. I was talking to on Twitter just because I didn't fully understand. I've had a really busy day, so I didn't fully. I saw that they were doing a thing with the BattleNet and the tokens, but I really didn't like. I don't fully understand it, but I was like, I've got a too busy day to really even bother to look at it. And yeah, and when you were saying, oh, well, when you tweeted it was over, I don't know, it was something about an hour ago. It was saying that it was at, yeah, it was over 90,000. Spanky's saying it's now over 93,000. And I was like, what? What? Like, that's just over doubled since I last looked at a token. And Salvation on Twitter was saying, because I didn't understand what it was about. But for those that, obviously those that want the BattleNet services and also to buy playtime before the prices spike even higher, um, I was like, well, why do people want to put money on the BattleNet? Because I was just trying to get my brain around it.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, what, just to pay for the games? And Suresh said that, yeah, it can be used for character services, so race changes and that, as well as Overwatch, Hearthstone, and all that. And I think Spanky tweeted me as well and said, yeah, pay for games, transfers, mounts, pets, loot boxes, etc. So, yeah, it's like,
Well,
wow,
we're
wow.
we're one like we're a little bit closer to the WoW in game services being brought online, where you can
Hmm.
pay for your transfer in the game because you can
Yeah.
see that it's sitting there. It's just grayed out,
Mm.
and now that they have the balance, now that they have money going into the balance, I'm sure that this will be coming up soon.
Mm.
TM, right?
Mm. It's crazy.
Yeah, but
It's
that's okay.
crazy. So
I mean,
looking
I
at
don't mind having money.
current auction value. Okay, so I just opened my tab,
Mhm.
the shop tab,
Yep.
and it's now mine's saying 94,760. Which, yeah. So for $25, I could get. I'm gonna let it go up.
I'm not gonna buy any. I'm selling mounts right now. So
Yeah.
although I don't know if my
Uh,
mount has sold yet. I've sold one mount, but anyways.
mm,
What else? What else? Okay. Yesterday, I found out from my friend Richter that Warcraft has a new mount coming out, and you have to play Heroes of the Storm to get it.
I know. Yes.
You are way too excited for that.
It's so
Well,
pretty.
oh,
It's
the mount is
fiery.
beautiful.
I want the
I
mount.
oh, absolutely, sure. I
Uh,
so
so I'm gonna have
basically
to do it.
you have to play 15 games with a friend, with a WoW hero.
So I've got
So,
Sylvanas and Arthas and
oh,
Thrall.
well, that's cool because
Yeah,
when I went to go check what I had available, I had Cho, I had
I think I've got Cho.
Gaul, because you have to have both, right?
Yeah.
I have the Elite Torn Chieftain, I have
Oh, I think I
Lily,
have that.
and I have
Oh,
Lunara.
okay.
So those are the five that I have, and I'm thinking I really hope that they still make some that are free to play because I am not spending money on Heroes of the Storm. It is a game I do not play. I have fun with it when I play it, but I don't have time to play it.
Mm.
I just do not have
Yeah,
time to
this
play it.
is going to be hard trying to get 15. Can you
Well,
play WoW and play Heroes at the same time?
I don't know. I haven't tried. I would assume.
Ooh, might have to check that
and
out.
and you can
Hey,
play
thoughts.
against the computer, so you don't have to
But
play
you've got to
against
be
other
teamed
players.
up
You have to be teamed
with a
up
friend.
with a friend,
So
and you
one
have to be
friend.
playing a WoW hero. More
Right,
than one is okay, but you have to
right,
play games with at least one friend.
right. Okay.
Yeah.
So, like, if we wanted to team up
Yep.
and it was just you and me
Yes.
against the AI,
AI. Yep. Then we could.
that counts.
Yes. I
Okay.
think
All right.
I was actually thinking of maybe offering it as a Patreon thing for WoW challenges. Like if
Mm-hmm.
anybody in there wants a person to go with them, it will be a body because I don't really play, so I don't know what's going on,
Yeah.
but I am willing to do it. So I think that's
Mm-hmm.
one thing I would be up
Yeah.
to do.
I want the mount, definitely.
Yes,
So 15 games.
there was the
No
if you
more.
played 15 games before, you could have got the Genji skin and the Zarya skin in Overwatch. Eh, it would have been nice to go get it, but I don't like Overwatch that much to play heroes. That's the key thing
Right.
for me. I like the game, I really do, but
Yeah.
I'm not paying.
I,
I'm not playing it just for a skin.
I, I mean,
So, but
I
for a
like most
mount,
of the Blizzard games. I really
oh
do. But
sure,
WoW is my game. But
Absolutely.
to get a mount
But
in
a mount,
WoW, if
yeah.
I have to go play heroes to get a WoW mount, then damn it, I'm gonna do it
I I
because I
really
want it.
really hope that they do not suddenly lock everything up in behind a pay screen.
Yeah.
That I would flip table there because that's like, dude. So, anyways, this starts on February the 14th.
Oh, okay. All right. So it's not
It's
out yet.
not right
It's
now.
it's coming. Right.
Starting February
So
the
it starts
14th.
Valentine's Day.
Yes.
For
I
have
don't
they
know how
given a
long.
time frame?
I don't know how long.
Okay.
Last
All
time I
right.
thought it
Well,
was
we'll
like a
have to wait
month,
and see.
but I don't know. I'm not
Yeah.
100% sure.
Okay. All right.
So, this is not really WoW news, but the Limit Guild posted something that was really cool that I
Mhm.
used, and I'd have to say it does work
Who's the limit
pretty
guild?
well. Limit is a Mythic rating guild
Okay.
um,
Right.
that
Cool.
they're sort of new-ish, like not new,
Mm-hmm.
but they're newer. Um,
Okay. All right.
so it's a command, and let's just
Mm-hmm.
post. I'm gonna post this here. So basically, you type this command into WoW as soon as you log in. Okay.
Right.
And oh, awesome! I can't type that into Twitch chat. There we go. Unrecognized command. Console. Okay. So if you type in /console world preload non-critical
Space.
0. Okay, don't just. Yeah, you'll have to go to our website and go grab it. Okay. Um, it basically puts you in to WoW, and then will load your add-ons as you're being able to run around. so you get into WoW a little bit faster. For me,
Right.
I noticed a bit of a difference, but I think that's only because I don't use tons of add-ons. For somebody like
Mm.
you, I think this could really help because you use a ton of them. And I don't know how that affects your load time screens. Like my biggest thing that takes to load is Auctionator.
Mm.
And that's just how it is, right? And
Yeah.
but with this, there's no bar. It's just boom, you're in the game, and
Yeah.
then you can run around. And
But
then
I mean, I'm also on a US server, so I have latency and lag I have to already worry about. I don't think it'd improve it that much
well, you should try
because
it
I'm,
because
yeah,
you'll never know.
yeah, maybe I will. Yeah, maybe I'll try it
Hmm?
and see. But yeah, I mean, I'm used to seeing the load bar go. It's
Mm-hmm.
normally not too bad on this one, probably more on the laptop that it gets slow.
Yeah.
So,
One of the things I noticed was that there was no load bar. It just wasn't.
okay.
There was a
Mm.
loading screen, and it was up for 5 seconds tops. It was done. I was like,
Yeah.
wow.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. But you have to run it every time you first enter WoW.
Oh god, that'd drive me nuts.
So it won't affect you if you log out and then you log back in. No. So they use this so that they can get into WoW a little bit faster when they are trying to kill raid bosses, like and be in the
Yeah.
world and be
Okay.
and be world first, right? So
They want
this
to,
is
yeah,
one of
they
the
want to load in
just
fast.
just the one of the little things that they try to do to cut some time off of stuff, right? So
Yeah.
which I thought was really neat, and you should try it if you have long loading screens. The other thing was a thing called kill points. Have you heard of this at all?
Mm.
Okay, so I'm gonna paste a link,
What?
and
Kill points?
it's called Kill Points, and it's a website. And
Oh, okay,
basically, this
right.
person made a website based on a spreadsheet off of some dude,
Mm.
and it calculates all the things that you have killed in WoW and all this stuff, and
Right.
it figures out when you should be getting a legendary item.
What?
So yeah,
How the hell
so
does he figure that out?
I don't know.
That sounds dodgy.
Well,
Wow.
apparently the math. I mean, the math is not going to be completely 100% perfect, but if
Mm.
you go look at the link that I showed,
Yeah.
it shows you that I should have two, and I do have two. There's other folks that actually have three when they should only have two, but that's just luck, right? So
Right. Okay.
basically, what it's supposed to be is that as you kill things and do mythic raids and mythic five mans and stuff, and anything in WoW, um, it will figure out how much closer you are to
Mm.
getting your next drop,
Okay.
which I thought was cool. And because I was wondering, I'm like,
Interesting.
I'm at two, and I've been playing for a little bit now, and I haven't seen another orange drop, and then I go look at this website, and it's like, yeah, I'm still about 500 away or something like that. I don't remember because I'm at like 1,008 or maybe it's changed now. But anyways,
Right.
so it's just a little something. We'll post a link in the show notes, and you basically have to change your realm and region and character name, and you can type it in. You can do your own stuff. And you
Right.
can check up your own character. So I thought it was kind of neat
Okay.
to see.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What else? Oh man, this is.
Oh,
Are we?
I
When does this? Okay, go ahead.
yeah.
I
Okay,
have
all right.
questions for you.
I'll take this because
Yes.
you've already got your big love rocket. So sorry, your big pink love rocket. Um, I want to get my big pink love rocket this year. So, Love is in the Air starts today. Well, tonight. Well, technically tomorrow. According to my server, it says it's starting at 1 p.m. server time. So, obviously, whatever that is for you guys, but that's on Earthen Ring US. So, yep. So, very exciting. Apparently, I'm not sure. I did see that someone said that tunes from level 16 could run it.
Oh, I thought it was 20 and up.
Well, I saw something on Twitter. Spanky. Yeah.
I'm not looking at Twitch show. What's going on? Never Google. Yes.
Oh, Spanky's in therapy. I don't know. I'm not confirmed on that. I honestly thought it would be, possibly from any tune. Because, I mean, you go into dungeons at 15. So I would have thought that it was at maybe a 15.
Keep was 20, right? So.
Yeah, so, but even so, whatever they're scaling it for all the different. I mean, I'm wondering if that means they're just going to give dungeons like about 5 levels. So, say we had level 30 tunes, you had a level, say, 36 tune, and I had a level 32 tune, and we, partied up and went in to do a dungeon, whether it's going to allow us or whether it's not, whether it's going to say, well, okay, you've got to be from 31 to 35 and then 36 to 40 or...
Well, I don't know, like I said to you last week, I will run this tank with you as many times as you want because I don't need it. Well, I could run it on other tunes, but so we have a fast queue.
Yeah.
We will run, and I'm really hoping that it's going to scale the way that everything else scales, where it doesn't matter the level, right? It's things as I see it and things as you see it, and we still kill all the things.
It'll be interesting to see. I'm not sure. I mean, previously it's always been 2 levels, hasn't it? It's sort of been. I think it was.
I don't remember.
You could go in at 9. Say if it was max level 100, well, you could go in at 99 and 100 to get into that dungeon. Like back in Warlords.
Okay.
Whereas, now if they're doing that, you can have any tune from say level 20 above. Well, that's. So I suppose we'll have to see how it plays. Obviously, I know I'm going to test this out, and obviously you're going to be testing it out with your tunes as well, just to see how it plays. So it'll be interesting next week to see. I mean, the Love is in the Air only runs for 2 weeks. So,
I know what I'll be
it
doing.
Is very limited.
I honestly, I will run. I want you to get it this year. So you...
It would be
awesome. As soon as you are awake, if I am online... Ping me.
When did Love is in the Air begin? It started back
like 1 p.m.
in 2008? 2009.
Let me see here.
Do you remember?
Nope.
Spanky might not. Anyway, it's been a long time that I have run.
1 p.m. my time. Who is Effie's alts traffic cans? Oh, this is because I'm in another guild. That's right. So,
yeah.
Oh, yes. Okay. So 1 p.m. my time.
1 p.m. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is it's 5 o'clock Aussie's time, well then that'd be 4 o'clock. Oh, good. I'll be awake at 4 o'clock, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Spanky's got to go to work. Sorry, Spanky. But I'll probably be awake. So anything's possible. But I have run Love is in the Air every year. Every max character I've had, like all my alts, especially my priest, my hunter, my death knight, and my warrior, my rogue, Lasuma Monk, and even Alliance side with my Warlock, I have run, you know, obviously not every single year, but where I've had them, I've tried to do it on every, like Leeta will be every day, every single day, but all the other ones I try to do. So I'm going to be going nuts on Lovers in the Air just to see, you know, if it's possible. But the other thing that as well starts, which is we'll start at reset. Reset, I think, is 10 a.m. Server time. Again, that's, you know, US time. It's 5:31 a.m. server time. So resets, I think, at 10, and Pet Battle bonus event week begins. So if you're wanting to level, then awesome. It's certainly a good time, especially if you want to go back and do things like Mists of Pandaria Tamers. They normally will give good XP. There is no Squirt Day because Squirt Day happened, 4 days ago?
Squirt Day came early.
Squirt Day was, yeah. Anyway, I'll talk about that in my week, and I'm sure you'll talk about it as well. But there is no Squirt Day within Pet Battle bonus event. So, yep, that it all got screwed up, and I'm not really sure why. But anyway, it's done, and it's probably another 11 days until Squirt Day. So yeah, who knows when it will coincide,
well,
if at all.
Yeah, so, I'm anyway. Like, I know that there are things that happen, but like I said off air, I'm pretty sure pre-Legion that they were setting it up so it wouldn't ever happen again.
I don't think so, because I mean, not everyone.
This is like back in June and July, and it was a big thing for people to go now because it's never going to happen again because folks level up too fast.
Yeah, but it's good because
it's
you know
good
you
for us, but
through.
It's not good for Blizzard, right? So.
Well, it is. I mean, you look at the stats that I'm going to give you when I talk about it, and you'll see why I want it to be, because, you know, I spent 5 hours.
But look at Legion.
Mm.
They have
I know.
us.
I spent 5 hours at the Legion.
Picking little points up here and there, and it takes so long to do anything. Why would they want us to have quick pet battling? There's no way.
Because they should be able to give us something pretty. Because I want something pretty. Damn it, I work hard to get my damn,
They want you to work harder. Harder. Harder, faster.
I am. And I'm going to be working hard to get Pathfinder 2. To get my flying. So, you know, damn it. Hang on, let me bang the desk. I think it should be allowed to have a little bit of a chill factor. I mean, come on. We do Dark Moon Fair. We get the Wii buff, and you increase your reputation. You know, awesome. Pet battles is an optional extra. Not everyone does. So it would be awesome to be able to level, you know, in 2 pet battles or 3 max. Done. On to the next one. Done. On to the next one. Done.
You should
would be good.
Tweet
anyway.
at Easel. And
I know I have tweeted a couple of things about pets and pet battles. I've not even gone to see the Weasel Feasels this down at Dark Moon Fair because I'm so not talking to you boys at the moment. So anyway. Other than that, so there's a lot of stuff, a lot of interesting stuff. So thanks for sharing about the console thing and the kill points. I wouldn't have even known about those, that's for certain. And it's exciting to get to, you know, for those that I suppose want to get that mount through heroes,
Mm.
then we'll just have to do it.
Mm.
And we will want the mount, so we will have to do it. So that's exciting. I mean, if we can knock it over fairly quickly, yay. I don't want to be spending hours, but I'll have to find out if we can do a play WoW and play heroes at the same time.
I don't know.
We could. Know. Anyway, tell me, what have you been doing this week? What have you been up to?
Well, we're going to run through this really quick because somebody had to beat me by one screenshot.
No, you don't have to run through it quickly.
So, mount runs, pet runs. I ran two characters. Because we're not over the lockout yet. Well, we will be tonight. Actually, it'd be funny if we got kicked off because they did a rolling restart. But that shouldn't be happening anytime soon. I got a Warbringer, but no mount. Like, I just need the Amber one. Just give me the Amber one. Amber. Give me the Amber one. And and let him drop the mount and let me be finished with it, please. But what I did get was this week I'm not going to do the no because it was a lot of that. It was quite a bit of no's. But I did get the Quivering Blob from
nice
LFR.
Oh, great!
So that's the one thing off my list of my mount and pet runs that I do every week. Actually, I wonder if I can do a screenshot of my... No, we'll do that for next week, maybe. So then I decided, okay, I ran through Siege, right? And I ran through Siege so many times when it was live. So many times. And I don't know how, but I never got this. We are the Paragon achievement. Never got it.
Yeah.
And then I realized, and then as I'm playing through it, I'm like, oh, I could get this. And I needed only one more, and I'm like, really? Never? Really? Like, I've ran through it so many times. How can I not have gotten it? And then I was worried because you only need 3. I'm like, oh no. There's gonna, like, it will say you need to get them all. But no, there's only certain ones that tanks can get, certain ones that healers can get, and only certain ones that DPS can get. So this is it. So you don't have to do it anymore. So that's done.
Okay.
Finished. Well, but I'm still going through on normal because I want stuff.
Okay.
So, because they still drop a pet for me that I want. It's Kovok I want. So last week, Banky had said that I should go try Mythic because the last time I tried Mythic, I was 850 Mythic Siege, okay, and I could not get past the Shaw of Pride on my own. And I'm very much about a solo guy. I want to be able to go do it myself for mounts and pets and all that stuff because I feel like I'm putting somebody else out to come run with me unless they want the mount to, right? Which is then I'm fine with it, but I typically like to run on my own and then it's just me that I need, to worry about, I can get up and grab a drink and all this stuff. I don't need to worry about somebody else. So now that my character is 881 now, so he was like, "Well, you should."
What? 881.
Yes, it's
nice.
881.
Okay.
So I'm like, okay, I should be able to get it down to 30% in 30 seconds because that's the timer.
Okay. Yeah.
Because otherwise, if you don't, after 30 seconds, he casts a spell called Banishment, and it puts you on the outside of the room, and you have to run this maze and all this stuff. But because you're so far away from the boss, it actually despawns them. So you don't, die, but then like you can't move on, right? So basically, I was able to get him to 30.5%, and I'm like, no. So it would despawn
Wow.
every time, and after that first time, I could not get him back to that point. I got him to 43%, 34,
Hmm.
35, like what's going on? And I realized, okay, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pop my army first and then wait. So basically what I would do is that I would pop my army, which costs 3 runes, but I would run in and go fight. But because only 2 runes come back at any given time, so yeah,
Mm.
only 2 runes will be counting back in. It means that I'm now working with a pool of 3, maybe 5, depending. But
Yep.
with the extra one that was not there, it makes things where I might not be able to do as many scourge strikes as, or no, festering strike that I can um, to apply the festering wound. So what I did this time
Right.
was that I popped army first, and then I waited until everything was on again.
Hmm.
So I had my full 6 runes, and I went in, and I smoked them. I smoked them
Okay.
so hard. So I finally got the freaking thing
There's our
down, and
show
I was
title.
like, I smoked them so
Smoked
hard,
them so hard.
and it was like, so waiting about 6 seconds or so was a matter of having an extra, I'd say, what he's 35 million, right, or something like that. So an extra 5 or 6 million.
Mm.
So it really, really helped, and so I was able to get him down finally. So I'm like, okay, let's go. Um,
Nice.
I did have to switch to tanky spec sometimes because on fights like Iron Gernot, it killed me pretty quickly. Well, not quickly, but I was just a smidge away from being able to kill him, and then I die. So I had to switch to blood, and I could kill him pretty quick, and I could get hit with all the
Okay.
things. And as
No.
people saw that I'm completing all these mythic kills, because every time I kill a boss, now it's popping up in guild chat, and everyone's like, "Oh, that's cool. Are you gonna go for a mount run? Because if you are, I'd like to go." And I'm like, "No. This is the first time I've been able to go on my own in Mythic. Maybe next time,
Okay.
because now that I know that I can kill things on my own without having extra buffs and stuff. Because that's the
Yeah.
thing too. I don't want to use a rune. I don't want to use a flask. I don't want to use all that stuff. That costs gold, and I
Hmm.
don't want to spend extra gold to get through things. I want to be able to do it
Okay. Fair
just with
enough.
my base character. Um,
Yep.
it's just one less thing that I need to remember. Okay, so uh, as I'm running through, I'm like, I finally got to Mythic Garrosh, and I'm sure I killed him before. I'm sure I've killed him on Mythic, but I don't know why I didn't. But anyways, I got the achievement, but I didn't take a screenshot. But I have a screenshot of him here.
Okay.
But he's not dead,
Yay!
right? But he's not
Oh.
dead. But he's just all like gooped up and transformed and
Yeah.
stuff. But
Weird.
I do remember a screenshot of the end area, like where you get to fight him. But I'm pretty sure I've done this before, but I apparently didn't do it. So maybe it
Okay.
was on a different tune. I don't know which one. Oh, no.
Push.
Maybe it was a different tune. Anyways, um, but yeah,
Spanky says he's in
no
push-up
mount.
mode.
Yeah, he is, and because he's
That's awesome.
still moving, right? And I'm
Mm.
like, right, because we don't kill him. And then I go walk around to his front, and I'm like, yeah, he's alive. And he's like doing the moving push-ups. Anyway, so I got him down. I did Crusader to try and get that snowball runt that Spanky got, and I still want it. I want it.
Yeah, I got that one.
Spanky, yes, I did. I noticed that they were all up on the screen, or all up on the spikes on the wall. So if you look, you can see lots of major characters are all dead, which I thought was pretty cool. So I went to Crusaders and went for the snowball. Didn't get it, but I did get another Dreadmaw, so that's another like 1,000 gold, I guess. You know, so can't be too sad about it. I did professions and achievements. I did the archaeology, the 9 pages thing. That wasn't that hard. I went through that pretty quick.
It's not hard. It's
yeah, it's you know, and 40 pages.
Lots of digging.
40 pages for each chapter.
Yeah, and then 9 chapters.
It's 360. Yeah, I mean it wasn't bad. I mean it sounds worse than it was. And doing the engine was pretty quick too, because it's just drops off of the last boss, so you don't even have to go, do something special where it's like, oh guys, can we go kill this extra boss over here? No, you just go kill the last boss and it drops off, and that's it, done. It's easy. Pug it on normal pug it. It's easy. I got a oh yeah, I need a pristine. No, I got the pristine hound thing while working all the sands and all that stuff, and I still need a pristine malformed abyssal or something like that. Which at least it's not the hound whatever, because that one is like 170 pieces. Oh, Bob, what are you doing? Get out of here. What are you doing, man? No.
He's like, I'm just chilling.
He's getting into boxes. We're not getting into boxes.
Naughty Bob.
No. I have to give him the
Naughty
look,
Bob.
the finger. No. Not for you. While I'm doing the achievements, I also got, while I'm doing the archaeology, I also got sifting through the sand. And I was like, oh, 100 digs. Oh, that's cool. And then the next one is no stone unturned, which I had a little laugh at. Which was, it's only 250. So, yeah. And you get a title from this. So this is the last one. Which 250 digs, that's easy. I'm actually really liking that. I'm really liking how they've done the achievements stuff in Origin for Arky, because last one wasn't as bad as Pandaland, but Pandaland was ridiculous. Stop it, you little bugger.
Pandaland was certainly lots.
Sorry. Kicking boxes at him. Oh my god. This is what happens when you get a cat that likes to wake up bright and early in the morning. All the time. I'm gonna drop kick this thing.
No, don't do that.
Yes.
I'm just saying hi, Dad.
No.
Saying good morning, Dad.
No, his eyes are big and black. He is not just saying hi, Dad. He is like raring to go. Not happening. Okay, Squirt Day. So you got me the Wee Abomination. I did all that work but I did all that stuff to get the broom. good to go. And then
Mm-hmm.
next thing I know, I see a tweet from you saying, "What? Squirt Day's here?" And I'm like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa! Wait a second! Like, like the Squirt Day?" And then you said something else
Mm-hmm.
where I got confused, where it's like, "Oh, maybe it really wasn't Squirt Day." And you're like, "No, it's Squirt Day." And I'm like, "Oh man, get out of here, man!" Oh, I swear, this cat. This is the thing about not recording the show not live, or anyways, you know what I mean. Because we could pause and I could go throw him away. Serenity now. So, I was able to. I think I had to go to sleep. I was just so tired, and
You'd been raiding.
yes, and I woke up
Mm.
the next day and I still had about an hour. So I got my plush. No, I leveled up something that was already like level 23, and
Mm-hmm.
and I got my plushie out, my that
Elk.
Alec
Mm-hmm.
plushie, little chunky
Mm-hmm.
guy.
Yep.
He's so cute. Um, and so I got him leveled up, and I didn't even know that there was an achievement for it. And now I find out that there's like a whole nother achievement to bring him as your carry pet. And I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
really, really,
Mm-hmm. Yep.
really. Okay, I
It
will be
came in
right back.
last expansion. Mm. So yeah, it came in Warlords, which is the just having a look.
Okay, I'm back.
What was it? It is
It's a wonderful big
an awfully big
adventure.
adventure.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
I was like, oh man.
I've done one.
Oh,
I haven't even had time to even look at that. I've done one. One thing's got ticked off. I'll have to look at that at some stage.
okay. Now he's back on the boy's chair and he's gonna go lay down. At least he better be laying down. Okay. Yeah. So it's just, yeah. Now there's more stuff for me to do.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm actually almost done leveling up the pet battle pets that I have in my queue, the ones that I've always seen in other people's, uh, strats and stuff. So I wanted to
Mm-hmm.
put
Yep.
those ones up first. But I'm almost done. I have like 6 left that I wanted to level up. After that, now it's just going to be extra ones that I don't care about. So I just want to level them up.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Um, and now Karazhan.
Ooh, Kara. New Kara.
New Kara.
Okay.
So I
How
threw
else
this
did you
out
pug it?
in guild chat.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody wanted to go. They were doing Kara runs with their own groups.
Okay.
Okay, so I want to get this done. I figured, you know what? I feel like I have 2 hours to kill for sure. Let's get this done. So I joined one pug, and on the first
Mm-hmm.
pull, they were actually into the second boss, so on Maiden. And
Mm-hmm.
we wiped. But this is me coming in new, right? And I have no idea what's going on. So when we died, the healer and a DPS left. I'm like, I don't like this, so I'm gonna leave. So out I go, and
Mm-hmm.
I found a pug run by a person named Beelzebus from Ysera,
Mm-hmm. Okay.
and his thing said, "This is my first time here. Gonna run it slow.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Need all." I'm like, "Yep, that's for me. Let's give this a go." So
Okay.
went in with him, and we had one healer, 2 DPS come in afterwards. We wiped on trash or something because people were not moving out of like the little swirlies that are cast, and um, and people died. Well,
Mm.
if you don't move out of the stuff, like, you're gonna die. Okay, so they all quit, and so it's just me and
Yeah.
this dude, and I'm like, okay, so this is not going well, but I'm just gonna sit here and we're gonna wait because I am not doing anything else except for this. I want to get this done. It just needed to get done. So
Mm-hmm.
we waited a little bit more, and we were joined by Kittany from the Forgotten Coast,
Mm-hmm.
uh, Big Blue Meanies from Doran, and
Mm-hmm.
Sylvalicious from was also from Doran. So they joined us after that first trash wipe,
Yeah.
and we went through the whole thing. Like,
Cool.
um, we wiped so many times,
Mm.
but they didn't rage quit. They didn't, like, it was like we just had that perfect group of
You were all
folks.
learning together.
Yeah, and we were not going to leave until it was done,
Yeah.
because
Okay.
anyway, okay, so I did not remember to take screenshots until we were at the Shade of Mid Eve, and he is a major pain in the patootie because he casts some stuff where you're not allowed to move, and then he casts some other stuff where you have to move,
Okay.
and then there's some stuff that you have to move away, and then there's other stuff where if you get it, you have to move towards other people to free them. It's just insane. So he's sitting back over there. This is before we killed him, and we
Mm-hmm.
did kill him,
Yeah.
and from there, I remember we had to go into this vortex. Actually, the vortex happens after the arcane. What's his name? It's a big robot guy. Anyways, so he's the big robot boss, and when you go and kill him, you kind of jump into this vortex, and I was like, wow,
Oh
it looks
man.
so nice. I was
That
like,
looks
wow, and then but you're
that
flying
looks
through
cool.
it. It's like you're flying
Yeah.
through the thing, and it
Okay.
changes. Okay, so it changes colors and stuff too. So
Wow.
um,
I
it
mean, it
was
looks good. Look at the colors in that. It looks stunning.
well when you come out of the vortex, now you're floating through, I guess, Karazhan, but this
All
big
right.
giant room, and I'm thinking, you know what? This room reminds me of when the movie happened. If you see in the middle of the screenshot, you'll see some bookshelves. Okay, so
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
as I'm floating down, you actually float past this floor that I'm on now, and you float down to the floor with the book, bookshelves and stuff, and it just reminded me of the movie where
Mythic and
where Khadgar is trying to look for books, and he's, oh, look at all these things, and then there's like the
mm.
shadow there, it was pretty neat. And then when you
Yeah.
land,
Okay.
you finally land, and you're on some books, and you're like, wait a second, this why is everything so big? It's because you've been shrunken down to teeny tiny
Like
size,
Alice.
and
Like Alice in Wonderland.
yeah, I got, yeah.
Mm.
And here's a big giant rat.
Okay. It is a big giant rat.
It's huge.
Dirty rat.
It was insane. And the
Mm.
third
Okay.
last boss is actually a mana beast or something, and
Mm.
it's big because we're so small. Um, and
Wow.
one of the things that I had to do after we killed that mana beasts, and when you get turned back into normal size, now these mana beasts are really small and you're really big again. So now I had to go and kill everything. I killed them all because there was a few of them around, and my
Yeah.
group was like, you don't need to kill them all. And I'm like, yes, I do, because that boss was also not very fun.
Okay.
I would say there were no bosses that were easy where you could just go sit back and kind of kill things and not really have to think about it. Like you had to watch. So then I got worried about chess because I was thinking, oh, I don't want to have to go past chess. This is gonna be bad. But it wasn't as bad as normal chess. I mean, normal chess, if you know how to do it, it's fine now. But
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. See, they're all laid out there, and the chessboard is all messed up, and there's two bishops, queen, two. Oh wait, no, there's two rooks. Yeah, I think there's a rook that's off the screen, and I don't know what the
Right.
other two were. I guess they're knights. Yeah, the wargs are knights, but that's it. So you have to
Oh.
I don't know. I kept trying to kill the boss, and then, sorry, not the boss, because this is not a boss fight. Okay, so here's the king, and this is when he's about to die. So basically, you have to go kill the other ads, but then you have to go kill him when he doesn't do something. I don't know. Still, I was so tired because this is pretty much the last pull before the final boss. So I was just so tired. I did not pay attention during this, and being a blood death knight, I think he was hitting other people for a lot more than me, and I was just okay. I'll take it. Um, but eventually he died. But I wanted to take a screenshot of the swirling chessboard text, because to me
Wow.
this is, I mean, I've looked at other people's screenshots and I was like, oh, that looks pretty cool. But when you're in there, it's different. And this to me is Karazhan. All the other boss fights, even being shrunk down to like really, really small size, this part to me, I mean, there's nothing big with this. You just walk down the path. That's it.
Mm.
But this is Kara to me. So
Okay.
if somebody were to ask me what's the first thing I remember about Kara, it's going to be this. This is it's
Interesting.
just one of the, I don't know. So then I took a screenshot of the last boss because it's like, oh, it's like another beholder guy, and I'm kind of glad that Blizzard has been putting these guys in, because there wasn't a whole lot of them in the game until, I'm gonna say, Missa Pandaria, right? Because in Missa Pandaria, they put their first one. His name is Durumu, and
Mm-hmm.
he's in Throne of Thunder. And for WoW is very much based on uh, uh, D&D. Okay, back in the day. Okay, so orcs
Yep.
and all that stuff. I mean, obviously it's its own beast now, but it was really surprising that they never had anything like this, where like a floating orb with an eye.
Mm.
Okay, they've
Yep.
never really done them until Miss, and this is our last boss, and I was wondering if it was going to be Prince Mela, whatever his name is, Melachar. Anyways,
Mm-hmm. Yep.
from the old one, but it's not. It's Viz blah 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 the Watcher. So, um, he's not an easy fight. We wiped on
Okay.
them a good 10 times, and it's really, I think
Oh,
it was a matter of people being tired. Because if you get, because basically you go onto spaceships and stuff like that, but and if you get knocked off like that, like you're dead, so
okay.
you cannot be in stuff like you just can't, like you have, like it's full alert, like you have to pay attention.
Yeah. Okay.
At least for us, the first round of this, like we had to be on our toes. Now that I know
Yeah.
what's coming, maybe I can get away with a few things, but um, we were about to wipe again, but I managed to B-res the healer, which was Silvalicious, and because that she was able to heal me through some stuff, because you can see my health is 54%. Okay,
Yeah.
and there's two DPS that were full health, but you can see all the balls. Oh man, these
Wow.
balls are going all over the place. Don't get hit by the balls. Being hit by balls is probably not the best thing. Probably not what you want to do.
Black balls of
Black balls,
inky goodness.
ink, inky purple balls. Anyways, yeah.
Mm.
So I finally got it done, but I didn't get any loot. But that's okay. I
Okay.
actually I didn't get loot on any single boss. Not a
Oh, wow.
single boss. 9 bosses,
And
and it
this is Mythic, right? You
yes, it's
can't
only
do it
mythic.
anyway at the moment
Correct.
as
Correct.
Mythic, right?
In patch 7.2, it will come in as
Mm.
heroic queued, where you
Yep.
can queue up in 2 parts. And
Okay.
I'm assuming the first
Oh,
part.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be good. Because it sounds like a long time, and I struggle
You know how
sitting
long it took
straight
us?
for a
It
long
took
4 hours,
four and a half
3 hours.
hours. Four and a
Four and a half
half hours.
hours.
We took two 10-minute breaks because
Mm-hmm.
we were just, I was sore, like really sore. By the
Yeah,
time I got to bed, it was
bet you were.
3:30.
Yeah, you would have pushed your body.
Yeah, and I was
Yeah,
done.
yeah. I bet. My body's already in sympathy because I can totally understand that. But that's amazing. Congratulations. You did it though. And
Finally.
how awesome is that? You found a pug that
So I actually
everyone
asked them. I'm
te-
I'm like, listen,
wow.
if you guys want to be BNet friends, I will run with you anytime, because they were not upset. They
Yeah.
were not cursing and swearing. They were not raging out.
Mm,
When we would wipe, we're like, oh, well, what did we do? Oh, well, yeah, I guess we shouldn't do that. Okay.
yeah.
We just, every time that we would wipe, we'd be like, okay, well, you know, move him over here and do this and that. Amazing group. Amazing group.
Yeah.
And I wish I had, well, maybe well, I guess if I had pugged it earlier, I wouldn't have met this group. But
No,
I'm
no,
very
you could have got a
happy.
really bad experience.
Yeah, I'm very happy to have met these
That's
folks.
awesome.
Man,
Yeah.
yeah, that would that. I mean, I there were other things I did this week, but they don't compare.
That is awesome.
Karazhan is amazing.
Yeah.
It's not as amazing as what I remember the old one as, but
Mm,
for the new stuff, it
yeah.
is amazing. I just I because I didn't know anything going in,
Mm,
and so
yeah.
having the surprise of being shrunken down, and then seeing all the swirly stuff, and I'm like, oh, am I supposed to go through this swirly? Oh, okay, I guess so. We're going down the swirly hole, and I guess it's going down the
Mm.
rabbit hole, right? So
It looks very, very similar to Alice in Wonderland's looking through the hourglass or whatever it was. Just,
they did
just on the screenshots you've shown me, I'm
Yeah.
kind of like, okay, it doesn't look like the Kara I know, but
Well,
it looks very Alice in
it
Wonderland type of thing.
the first
Interesting.
the first 6 bosses are based on normal Kara. Okay, so they've used some of those assets, and made things look a little bit nicer and stuff like that. But it's based on the old stuff. Okay, but you're running things in reverse. The last 3 bosses is when they've created pretty much completely new things.
Okay.
So,
well, I look forward to seeing it. Once they bring in this thing at 7.2, I'm assuming that was when the Kara thing's coming in, that they'll split it into 2.
Yep.
So I'd be excited to see it. I loved Kara. Kara's one of my favorite raids. So I look forward to seeing it, in the new form, definitely. But that's an awesome achievement. And the fact, like Spanky said, the fact that the pub, you guys stayed together for 4.5 hours is amazing.
Yeah.
That's good people.
They're
good people.
And that's
awesome.
and normally I would never have said, hey, would you like to be BNet friends if you want to? This is my tag. Normally, if we just run stuff, it's usually pretty quick, right? So unless it's somebody like I'm like, wow, this person's amazing. I don't remember the last time that I ever asked to be friends with folks because I like them that much.
Yeah.
Right.
No, that's really cool.
Yeah. So you'll get some good pugs, and you get some bad ones, and then you'll have some great ones. I cannot thank these folks enough. They're
that is so
great
cool.
people. Great people. So that was my week.
Wow, what a week.
And today's... Oh, wait. What day is it today?
Tuesday.
It's Tuesday. I got 2 more days until my internet's.
Yes. Yes. Hence why we'd had to move the show up, because Stone's getting faster internet. So, of course... I'm completely jelly, because that will probably never happen in Australia. But yeah, that's exciting, and you're going to be offline for a period of time.
Yep.
Which but yeah, it'll be cool to see what it's like once you get it all up and running. So which is why we're doing this tonight, because it was the best time we could figure to do it. Which
So what have you been up to this week?
What have I been doing?
With
I've been doing
15
lots. I have
screenshots.
done so many things. Yes, I have got screenshots galore, because I've had a massive few days.
Massive.
Like, seriously, what? 5 days. 5 days since we last spoke. I have done
What's up
so
with
much.
That?
I know, it's crazy. It's so crazy good. I love this game so much. Seriously, there is so much. Anyway, I've been concentrating on doing my PvP. Not like full out going, doing PvP, but just doing the world quests. So I'm working on the free for all, more for me achievement, which you have to get 4 separate achievements to get the bigger achievement, which gives you the mount. Spanky's got that mount. He's already done it, so I know that, and it looks awesome, and I really want to do it. So I've been working on doing these for specifically when those PvP ones are up. And I must admit, I think you had mentioned it last week, the WQGF add-on, World Quest Group Finder add-on. Yep. Was that last week or the week before?
It was
last week, I think.
Yeah.
Yep. So I went and got that add-on. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. Why did I not have that add-on?
Do you see what I mean?
Before?
It's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, but it does screw me up on PvP. I have been grouped up, and I specifically went in and ticked the no PvP realms.
Oh, really?
But but it has been doing a couple, so which is a bit annoying,
but is it
especially
the
when again
realm?
you get to the boss and you're like, it finally links everything in, everyone's killed it, and didn't have time to touch it because everyone's just loaded in while you're standing there, and then it dies, and you're like, sweet, now I'm flagged for 5 minutes for no reason. Thanks a lot. Like that's the thing that irks me. I've done nothing wrong, and I get flagged for 5 minutes. I'm like, anyway, so I mean, I'm getting there. I've still obviously got a long way to go with all of them, but it's something that I'm trying to do each day, and I have even been doing some of the other ones. I hit rank 23.
Wow.
I'm now 791. No, I'm 300. Wow. Less than 300. 209 off hitting 24. So yeah, like for someone who's not really going out to massively PvP,
yeah,
I'm at rank 23. Mm-hmm. Like it's crazy. I've not received any gear that's anything better than I've already got, which is kind of a bit of a bummer. But at the same stage, I've gotten some, I've got some gold, I've got honor, I've got some of the tokeny things, I've got some AP stuff, and, and on the whole, it's been pretty good. So I'm going to continue working through that. So that's good. I did, with the Lunar Festival, I did bring out my hunter. Mm-hmm. I thought I'd take my hunter for a bit of a stroll through the coins. So she's my troll hunter. She's my third ever toon that I made. So I made Leeta, and then I'd made a till because I had decided that, well, I needed a priest, and I made a till, which is Leeta backwards, right? So a priest is the complete opposite to a warlock, basically. So hence a till is backward spelling of Leeta, right? So that was how that all started. And then I made Keillah, and I wanted Keillah was just, I suppose it's taking off my real name and just kind of bringing in a bit of the kind of like the Leeta vibe, but the real name vibe, and just creating something that was a bit different. So she is one of the toons that I have that is not actually named Leeta. And I've had her since vanilla as well. Wow. But she's always my third. She's always my third toon that I will level. So I started on my priest, and I've got my priest to 105. And then I started with Keillah. And I thought I'll take her around and do some coins. And I already had coins in my bank. And I was like, well, I might as well just go do some more and get some little bit of XP. And then I'll go buy the pet. I've got everything else. I don't need, I've got the toys. I've got all the gear on Keillah anyway. But I could buy an extra, a Lunar Festival lantern and put it aside and maybe sell it later. So I did that. I can't remember how much XP I was getting, but I've got heaps.
Oh no!
And then I ran out of time.
I ran out of time. I was gonna get you the enchanted lantern.
Yeah, well, guess what? I was gonna get myself one, and then I ran out of time. And because I've been looking after Mum and running Mum everywhere because Mum can't drive. I've had to take her to the doctors, so which is fine. It's not a problem. It's just that I didn't time it really, really well, and then I logged back in and I was like, oh, festival's over. Oh, I didn't get the. Oh, I didn't use my coins, and I was like, damn it. Okay, well, the good thing is the coins don't go away. So I just put them in my bank until next year. And guess what? I've already got 70 plus coins ready for next year. Wow. Yeah, on Keillah. So I'm like, okay, that's, it's a bit dumb of me that I forgot to do that. But yeah, these things happen. And then today I actually thought, well, I will go and start a little bit on her. And I looked at the leatherworking quests, and I was actually going to take it to Darkmoon Fair, but I didn't have the Legion for the leatherworking and the skinning. So I thought, well, I had picked up the quest, so I might as well go do some skinning, do some quests, try and get the skin stuff that I need and start that before, because I don't want to walk over there, do half of the Darkmoon Fair, not do, and then I'll forget about it. You know what I mean? Like, then I'll forget to go back to Darkmoon Fair if I only do the archaeology, the fishing, the cooking, and I don't do the other stuff. Well, I know what I'm like. I'll completely forget about it, and then I'll be like, well, there goes 5 points that 5 skill points that I've forgotten or wasted. So I did some questing on her, and she hit 101 this afternoon, which was
cool.
Which was kind of cool. So, it feels a bit messy on the hunter. I'm not overly happy with it. I've got I think it's counter shot and the other arrow one. Well, she's beast mastery, but it was all a bit foreign, and I'm like, I'm just like pushing buttons. I'm just going, well, it's dying. So, okay. But yeah, it felt a bit messy. It did. I will, I didn't feel comfortable at all, but I pushed it through, and I was more just trying to, skin up. I've got to get 20 skins of these ones and 10 skins of these ones. And so it was more just trying to, to get the stuff that I could hand the leatherworking and skinning stuff in. I've not finished it. I had to log out and go and have dinner, and then I've, come to do this. But I'm like, well, maybe tomorrow I might get to sit down and finish off that part. And I've got to go and talk to someone over she's in Azuna. I've got to go and talk to someone over in Azure Repost or whatever it is, Azure Post. Anyway, where the dragons are. And I'm hoping that I'll get my follower thing so I can get missions on my app. Because, that's how I've done a lot of Atil stuff, is just using the app. Oh, my God. That app is awesome. Love it. Love it. So, but yeah, so that was kind of cool. So I got it to 101. So anyone who says I'm not playing alts, I am very, very slowly getting there. Yes, I've still got lots to go, but I'm baby steps. And then I did get my artifact. So the bonus trait on my warlock, I got level 7 on the bonus trait. So I now get damage of, hang on, let me have a look. 8%, maybe? Is it 8%?
Whoa.
Hang on.
On the 4th dragon, you have level 7 on that?
Yeah. Yeah. On the 4th dragon, on the last one, that's the passive. So it increases all damage by 8% at the moment, and I need 2,560,000 artifact power to get number 8. So we're getting there. We're getting there slowly.
Were you funneling all your artifact power in there, or were you working on the other weapons too?
Well, I was working on the other weapons because I didn't realize that I had to do that. So I thought once I got all the traits, right? I didn't realize that was a bonus trait. I did the one, and I didn't realize that there was more than one that you can do. And I can't remember if it was Wingy or Spanky that told me. It was like, no, there's more to put in, because I started putting it into the other. Into the scythe. I was putting it into the scythe, the affliction one. I thought, well, okay. I started putting a whole heap of stuff in the affliction, and then they're like, no, that last one, you've got more to put in it. And I'm like, what? And then I was like, oh my Lord. Okay. So yeah, so then I've stopped putting it in anything else other than my main weapon. So I'm like, oh my gosh. So yeah, it's kind of a bit crazy. But we're getting there. Level 7 on it.
I have to.
I'm
You're a
doing
lot
okay.
further ahead than I am.
Yeah,
But
it's kind of cool.
I'm gonna log out. I want to see how much I've got because I know I'm at 5.5%,
Yeah.
and my next one is
Well,
6%, and it's like 2 point something million.
Yeah.
Um,
Like I was saying to Spanky in just when you were talking about your eye level,
yeah.
look, I'm 872.
Yeah. Okay. It's not bad.
872 eye
It's
level.
pretty good.
Okay, I'm not running Mythics and I'm not raiding. I'm I'm
Yeah.
pretty damn impressed with it myself that I am that high. I'm like, oh my gosh,
Where did
it's
you find all
crazy.
this gear from?
I've just been picking up gear. I've been getting some Warforged stuff. I, just stuff like stuff. What can I
So
say? It's
so
just,
I'm
you know.
looking at my main, and it's at
Mm,
level 3, and the next one is 2.1 million away, and it's
yeah,
only an extra 0.5%, right? Because I think after that
yeah,
first 5%, it's 0.5, right? So, because the
mm,
first one for DPS is 5%.
yeah.
So, but I did put
I did.
in stuff for my other one. Like I maxed out my blood because I was possibly going to tank, right?
Mm.
Okay, so I just like, wow, it's level 7 in that thing. Good
Mm.
lord.
Yeah, and I've been trying. I mean, I don't do every single world quest every single day. It's just too crazy. But
Yeah.
I do if there's stuff that I need to do in a zone, then I do try and focus um on stuff that'll give AP, not
Yeah.
necessarily gear, because a lot of times I'm not getting the gear upgrade from World Quest. Like they're not always giving me, I might get an 835. Well, yeah, I've already got an 860. Like an 835 is not giving me anything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, and yeah, Spanky, I'm not getting anything from the PvP
Yeah.
loot stuff either. So everything that I've got from the PvP is no way better than what I've already got. So, I've just been plodding along doing my thing. Like that's the thing that kind of is like, you know what? Yeah, I miss raiding. There are times I really miss raiding, but I feel like I'm finally can go into and kind of stand on my own. I'll talk about that in a minute. Anyway, next point. I'll get to the dungeon. I did do a dungeon this week. I know, shock horror. But let's talk about Squirt Day. Let's talk about
Oh,
Squirt Day, because Squirt Day, I did 5 hours. Now, it was not 5 hours solid. I cannot do 5 hours solid. I did 4 hours solid, but, and when I say but, not but behind, but as in, it
my
was
butt.
not 4 hours. It was not 4 hours solid. As long as you log out, you don't lose your buffs. Okay.
Yep.
Whereas if you sit there, and because a lot of times I might be able to go 30 minutes, maybe an hour, and then I need to get up. I need to stretch. Um, you know, like obviously I've just, my body has been through its own um strength of, test of strength within itself, that it struggles to sit solid. So for me to do 4 hours straight is not going to happen anymore. However, if I log out and come back in, and go stretch and, make a coffee, and if I've got to hang out washing, help mum, whatever, then I can come back, log back in, and away I go again. I might be away for 10, 15 minutes, but then I log back in and off I go. So that 4 hours, that's 4 hours of pet battles, so that's 4 lots of buffs, might actually turn into, 6 hours over the time by the time I log in. All right. So I went on to Warcraft Pets and I took a picture of where I was at on Warcraft Pets. So that is where I am at before I start Squirt Day. Okay. So you can see what I've got, how many I've got at max, what my average is, what I'm looking at, blah, 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 blah. After 5 hours, after Squirt Day is done, I've done 5 hours of full-on pet battles. Just Squirt. And literally, I am done. Hit, heal, or talk to the chick, heal, and in I go again. I even was trying to keep, on my show notes, in my notebook, I have even got, the first pet, I was able to do it in 2 pet battles. The next pet was 4 pet battles. The next one is 4. The next one was 3. The next one was 4. The next one was 4, 4, 4, 4, 3, 4, 4. Okay, because I'm not all having level 1. Sometimes I'd have a level 11. I had Night Spanky. I was trying to level pets for the family familiar for Legion to make sure that I had the right, some of the right pets for that. And so it might have already been at, maybe a level 5 or a level 7 or a level 11. So not every single pet I was doing was from 1 to 25. Okay.
Right.
But I did a lot of pet battles. There was a lot that I had to do. And because it wasn't the pet battle week, you would have to do from 1 to 25, you had to do 4 pet battles. There's no ifs, buts, or maybes. That's with the safari hat, that's with the lesser pet treat, and that's with the pet treat. So you've got 3 buffs on you as well for Squirt Day. So you can normally do it in about 3 pet battles when you've got the bonus event, right? So hence why the bonus event and, the perfect storm is a big deal, because if I'm doing that in 3 pet battles, I'm churning through a lot more pets that I can hit to 25. And as you can see, after 5 hours, that's where I'm at. Okay. So I got 37 pets leveled. Now, if you average that 37 pets at, say, 3 pet battles per pet, okay, on an average, because from 1 to 25, you're going to do 4. So I'm going to average it out at 3. How many is that?
Oh.
That's over 100.
That
is over 100 pet battles that I did just at roughly 3 minutes. It's crazy. And then I also jumped up a rank on Earthen Ring as well, which was kind of cool. So, it's a big deal, because I went from 16.4 as being my average pet level to 17 by the time I'd finished that. So my average pets are level 17. Which still means I've got, I've still got a lot. I've got 340 pets I still need to get to max level. But that's a lot. Hence why I would really like the perfect storm. Yeah. So that's just a bit of crazy maths just to show what you can do. But I was gunning it. I was literally gunning it with the Weebomination and the Enchanted Broom. I know there was an hour I sat solid for an hour and I did not think about anything but pet battling and doing, and just, I was like zoned. And after an hour, I was like, when the buff wore off, and I was like, okay, the buff's off. Okay, I need to get up and I need to walk. I need to walk away from the computer for at least 10, 15 minutes because I need to, go and help mum and
the
stuff.
The Weebomination and the broom, I have to say, was amazing. I'm pretty sure I've
It's
fought
the perfect
Squirt
strat.
before, and I've used other
Yeah.
pets, right? And
Well, the
but
other strat that I have
I
for
don't
it
think it went as
is
smoothly. So
it yeah, it's I went through my queue. Like
yeah.
the
Oh
queue
wow.
that I had for my
Yeah.
pets, I had to add more to my
Nice.
pets because I specifically had the ones down for that. And currently I've only got 4 in the queue because I finished and I was like, I'm done.
Yeah.
I am so done. I'm not even going to
Wow.
look at that queue until till I'm ready. But I need to put more in the queue. So yeah, it's kind of cool. But yeah, the teams. The other team that I used to have. You see, the problem with the other team is that the RNG is the big thing because you want to be able to take Tiri down. If you don't one shot Tiri, which is the second pet,
Who's that? Oh yeah.
then
Okay.
it will destroy you.
Yeah.
So you've got Deebs, Tiri, and um the Goblin, whatever's the
It's a
Goblin's called. I
treasure.
can't think.
It's the
Anyway,
treasure goblin guy, right?
yeah. So
That
and
one.
I had the Arctic Fox kit and the Ghostly Skull, and then you had your level pet in and your RNG because if you one didn't get off the howl for the Arctic Fox kit,
Yeah.
then that completely screwed up your Ghostly Skull because you went into the Ghostly Skull to do the Ghostly Bite, which would say 9 out of 10 times one shot Tiri.
Yeah.
However, RNG, being that it is,
Mm-hmm.
you could do that pet battle 30 times and you'll do the first 10 and it'll be like smack, smack, got Tiri. And then for the next 5 times, you'll miss.
Yep.
And if you miss, you pretty much forfeit, heal them back up, which means you've just wasted 2 minutes.
Sure.
You've wasted 2 minutes to stop the pet battle to restart. And you don't have, that's 2 minutes wasted. So with the broom and the wee abomination, it is basically 3 minutes, done. Heal up, go again. 3 minutes, done. Heal up, go again.
Yeah,
Over and over
I was
and over.
very
It's great.
surprised at first I thought it was going to take a long time, but it wasn't too bad for
No, it's about 3 minutes.
for the cleave,
Maybe
right?
3.5.
Because I was like,
yeah.
oh, I have to cleave everything, like, oh, and it's not hitting for all that much. Oh man, but it works every time. So
yeah, it does.
Who
And
cares,
that's the thing.
right? It's great.
Yeah.
So if it works, it works.
Which is, and you know what? When we come up to the next Squirt Day, I was going to do it today, but because we don't have a Squirt Day this week, I'm not. We will talk about it in the next time before Squirt comes up. So for those people that want to do Squirt Day, then I'll go through the strat and just get yourself an enchanted broom and a wee abomination, and I'll talk you through the strat. And you know, it's, as I said, it's been the one that really has worked the best for me. And I have tested a couple of different strats out, and nothing works as good as the broom and the wee abomination that I have found. So yeah. So then the other night, the boys and I decided we would go play some alts. Now, I don't know if I've told you about some of my alts, but the boys and I have got, over the years, we have done some crazy things. I don't even remember when we made these tunes, but we made a full warlock. There's 4 warlocks and we run dungeons. We didn't play the warlocks the other night. We decided we would play the healers. So we all had to pick a healer class, and Ashayo and I both picked Pallies, and Wingy's got a priest, and Matter's got a monk. Okay, and we are all in heal spec, and we run dungeons. So we have to run to the dungeon, and we do the dungeon in heal spec. And that's what we do. And we've got them all in Clan of Darkness too, which of course is a control guild on Earthen Ring. And we've been very slowly working through the guild achievements because there's 4 of us. We've been doing the guild achievements for the classic dungeons,
Wow.
right? And I was level 57 on my Blood Elf Pally when we logged in the other night. And we decided we'd go do lower Blackrock Spire. All right. Now, the last time we had been in there, we were probably about a 55, 56. And we did get through a bit, but we couldn't kill the troll chick. So could not kill the one, and she turns you into frogs and hexes you, and it's was horrible. We could not take her down. So anyway, we decided we would go across, and these are the screenshots that I took of our run. She's really nasty. The first time we did it, we wiped because it was bad. We all it's like we all got hexed at the same time, and it just, you get hexed and then she kills you.
But you never said that you hit. Oh, okay. Never mind. I renamed the screenshots wrong. Anyways, here's the.
Okay.
Now I understand. Oh, never mind. Yep, I've got it up.
Okay. All right. So anyway, we finally killed her, and this is the action shot that I've got up. Yeah. She is such a nasty boss, and hits like a damn truck. That is for certain. So Ash and I kind of tank. We kind of bounce tank as pally healers. We've got. Oh, what is it? We've got that taunt ability. So sometimes when we come up against a boss, we stand on opposite sides and then we taunt the boss back and forth. So then the other boys can help kind of kill it as we're taunting. So, so it kind of makes it run. And sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But she was a nightmare. But the second time we did it, we got her down. And then that's the screenshot with the big, that means I'm about to die. The red screen, the red around my screenshot is telling me I am really low health, but I survived it and we did kill her, and which was like, yes, we've finally done it at level. We did it. So that was very exciting. And then we moved. So these are just some of the screenshots that I took just as we were taking stuff down, and we did well. We got to the final boss, and Overlord Wymthalak. We got to him. Yep, that's the
killing all the things.
Yeah. Yeah, it was just, kill all the things. But we got through it. And then
Can I ask who is Bubbles?
Wiggy. Yeah.
I love that name. Bubbles.
Yeah. Because can't you tell? Matter, Ash, Leeta.
Yeah, I guess
and
so.
then you've got Wingy, who's Bubbles. Yeah. So yeah, and then we got the guild achievement, which was awesome. So we got the guild run, lower Blackrock Spire achievement.
No, not yet. Hold on.
Yay!
No, back up. We're not.
Well, that's killing all the things. That's killing all the things, and there's more killing all the things.
No, see, now you've got to get used to. You went through it too fast. Look, okay.
Well, I
so
said that
there
was just screenshots of us killing stuff.
Of you guys preparing to fight the Overlord.
Well, normally I get the boys to try and do a screenshot, and I'm like, so I'm sitting there, and I'm like, let's take a screenshot, and they're all like standing around going, doop de doop, doop de doop.
Look at you sitting there.
I'm like, fine, I'm just taking a screenshot of Ash's bum. Excellent, thanks for that. So that was preparing, and then of course we take on.
Oh, you're losing threat apparently. So.
Yeah, but that's okay. We were bouncing. We were trying to do the whole bounce Overlord between Ash and I.
Some of the ads, I guess.
Mm.
Yeah. I see that there's 2 ads in the back.
Yep.
One looks like he's paralyzed. I don't know what the other one is.
Yeah, I think
Is that
I
repentance?
think yes. Yes. So I mean, we normally have a bit to work with, which is kind of cool because we've all got some sort of um crowd control.
Right.
Even as the healers, like even as healer spec, we do have some sort of crowd control, and that's really cool. And the main thing is that we get if we get that final ding of the guild achievement, or that we finish the run and we get that achievement,
Mm-hmm.
then yay, we go, yep, as healers, we've just done that whole achievement. We've done that whole run. So that's kind of cool. So yeah, so that's what we've been doing on the healers, and I mean, it is a lot of fun. It's different, because you've really got to sometimes think about, and we're trying to do this stuff at level. Every dungeon we've been in, we've done it completely at level. So there is no walking back
Yeah,
in
yeah,
and,
yeah.
taking low stuff. It's walking in and doing it at level. So we're all now, I dinged 59
I was gonna
when
say,
I finished. And
yeah,
I'm going to we'll be heading over to Outland
that's this
to
screenshot.
start on the run through Hellfire dungeons at some stage.
Because
So,
it looks like your first screenshot when you're fighting the Shadow Hunter Vash Gajin. Uh,
mm,
it looks like you can see the level up swirly around you.
yeah, yeah.
And it looks like that's just
And
about when
we're all
she's about to
different. Like
die.
we're not all
Yeah.
where we could be, anywhere from half a level to nearly a level difference between. So we're not all sitting on 59.
Cool.
But I know, I think Ash had to go and just do a couple of extra things to get him up to 58, 59, so he could go to Outlands. So and of course we've got to wait till 60 to actually get flying. So it's like
Mm-hmm.
but we did get the
So are
at 50. Well,
are you guys going to all go to 60 before going back into another dungeon? Because at level 60 there is a significant power difference, right?
no, well
Between
we can go
59.
into Hellfire Dungeon at 58.
Oh, okay, cool, cool.
Yeah. So we'll go over to Outlands and go into that first one.
Oh
Like
wow.
we'll just go and see if we can do it. Yeah. And I mean the thing is if we can't do it, we won't know until we try. And
Right.
that's how we've run them. I mean, we do a Warlock team as well, which is Alliance side on Airy Peak. We have 4 Warlocks, and we do the same thing. We do dungeons as Warlocks to see if we can do it. And the Warlocks are sitting at, what are they sitting at? 70s? They're in their 70s, I
Oh
think.
wow.
So, yeah. So it's been something that we've been working on over the last couple of years, which it's a bit of fun. It's something a bit different.
Oh, it's
So,
different.
yeah.
Yeah.
So we did the healers, which was kind of cool. But one of the big
Cool.
things I did or have been working on this week has been the Falconsaurs,
Mm-hmm.
the hatchlings. And I got the final pet to 25 with Squirt Day. So I've now got the 4 of them all up because I only had 3 up to 25 and I got the 4th one up. And now I'm trying really hard to get the 4 of them done during a day. It doesn't always work because it can depend on what they give me. But one of them, the Blood Gazer, I had to go and run Eye of Azara.
Yep.
I sucked it up and I pugged it. I did heroic Eye of Azara because I was like, I'm not doing this on normal. If I'm going to go back in there, I'm going to get my stupid dust things for like stupid Kara quest. So I might as well just go do it. And you know what? I kicked butt. Seriously, I kicked butt. I was so impressed with how my DPS was. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm doing stuff and I didn't die and we had a really good pug. It was really good. And then I got 2 of them gave me 2 more toys. So I got fake teeth.
Get out of
and
here.
I got a dirty spoon. It's hilarious. They gave me little toys. It's so cute. So
what is he doing?
So now I'm at 308 toys now. So I think I've still got one needs to give me toys. So and then today another one. Which one is it? The Diabeak now wants me to go in to do Halls of Valor. I have to defeat Fenris. That's the wolf.
That's what it's based on.
Fenris, whatever it is that's the wolf, isn't it?
Yeah.
I've got to defeat that one now with the Diabeak. So I'm like, excellent. So I've not done it because I've only just got it today and I didn't have time. So I'm like, okay, all right, I'll have to suck it up and go back in there and do that. But yeah, it was kind of cool. It was nice to get some toys, you know. It's like, hey, go to Delaran, buy this thing and give it to your pet. And then you get a toy. Yay! And I was like, sweet. Yes, thanks. I'll do that.
More toys are always good.
Yeah,
if you don't collect them.
And then this week, so my pets, mounts, and achievement stuff, I finally got cooking to 800. So I got my heroic skills to pay the bills achievement as well as Legion cook. So that was awesome because I went to Darkmoon Fair to get those last 5 points. I was like, I had nothing. I had absolutely nothing other than these, I think, green stupid needs 50 million pieces of things to cook and make, you know, to make something. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to use Darkmoon Fair and get those last 5 points because that's just ridiculous, which I did. I'm like, yay. So I got that done. So I was like, awesome. I'm really happy about that. And then I did some mount runs. So I went into ICC, got absolutely nothing. And I barely got any even transmog stuff because everything kept coming up going, you already know that. You've already got it. And I've got no pets. So ICC again is giving me absolutely nothing and no mount. So I'm like, okay. All right.
It will drop.
So then I went.
It will drop. Eventually you will get it.
I just got to keep going. So then I went, okay, well, I'll go over to Trial of the Crusader as well because, you know, normally do ICC. Then I've got the Tabard, so I'll teleport over to, you know, Argent Tawny. And again, I got a Dreadmaw again. And that was it. Nothing else other than another Dreadmaw. So I was like, oh, damn it. Then I was like, oh, I really don't feel like doing Ulduar. It's just too big. It was getting late, and I thought, no, I won't do Ulduar. It's too big to do. You know, I need to be able to sit down and have a good hour or so. And I thought, well, I'll go over the throne. I haven't been down to Uldum for a bit. I better go to Throne of the Four Winds. And, you know, nuked everything, got onto Alakia and nuked him down. And I was like, sweet. Oh, I got an awesome belt. Excellent. Transmog. Oh, and what? What?
Woo.
So what? Finally, after what, 6 years? 6 years? 8 years? 6 years. I think it's 6 years. I got the reins of the Drake of the Southwind.
Nice.
I nearly fell off my chair. I was
Very
like, oh
nice.
my Lord. I
Awesome.
could not believe it. And it was telling me that was my 73rd kill.
Oh.
On it. Yeah, which was like, oh,
cool.
Is that really? Is that it? Is that all I've been in there? 73 times? Okay, I thought it was more than that. But anyway, I thought that was interesting. And yeah, so there's a screenshot because I have the achievement thing. So it pops up. It's not a proper achievement, but it's one that kind of goes, hey,
it comes
you've
with
got
rarity.
this thing. So I was like, And then there's the mount. So that's mount 286.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's a pretty mount.
So it is. I do love the drakes. Like any type of drake, proto drake, any type of drake. I love all of my drakes. So to get that one was I was just thrilled. So that was very exciting. See you, Zorts. Have a good day. And then I went down to Dragon Soul because I figured, well, I'm there. I need to fly my new mount around, so I flew it all the way over to Dragon Soul. And I popped into Dragon Soul and I just did up until Old Traxian.
Okay.
Yeah. So I didn't get anything. So I was getting quite tired by that time, and I was like, I'm not going to go and do the gun shit, the the flying boat zap thing.
Yeah.
And then I still can't get through doing spine. I still can't do spine by myself. So I'm
On
like,
your
I'm
main
not
character?
I can't do it.
Why?
I can't do it.
Your main character though. Like this is the one that's 871.
I know. I tried and I keep getting thrown off. It's anyway. It's
12 seconds.
So I'm like, no.
12 seconds. Yes, it's 12 seconds if you're by yourself.
I don't care. I
side.
can't get through it. So I gave up and I was like, yeah, no, I'll just do Atraxian and that's it. So that was kind of cool. And then this afternoon, I popped over. Can't remember on who it was, but I thought, well, I'll quickly just do the Garrison pet battles because I am trying to get more charms, and the pet battles for those. I was like, oh, sweet. And then I got the Draenor Pet Brawler achievement where I've win 2,000 pet battles in Draenor. Wow. And I was like, oh, that was random. I didn't even know.
Well, I guess but doing Squirt Day helps for sure, right?
Oh, yeah.
I don't even know what I'm at.
That's a lot of pet battles, though. 2,000 just in Draenor. Yep. That's crazy. So I got a Garrison Monument, but I forgot to check out my Garrison Monument because I was like, okay, I'm done. Awesome. Log out. Time to go for dinner. So it's been a pretty busy week. Like lots. That's 5 days worth.
Where is that achievement? What? Because I'm in battling and I've Draenic Pet Battler. I had to get the 150 in order to unlock the level 3 Pet Menagerie, and I was like, oh no. And I barely got to 150, but I'm looking for the next one and I don't see it. This one's just regular pet battles. It's not just Draenor. No time to heal. That's different.
Ow! I just worked my elbow.
Oh.
Where is it? Where is it?
I think it would be in the level area in the battle.
It's under monuments. No, it's under Garrison. Draenor Garrison. Under monuments.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So
yeah, I won't be doing that anytime soon. Cool. No, that's cool. So
yeah, I
had
no idea on that one.
Do you have all of your monuments?
No.
Yeah. So that was your last one? Oh no. Oh.
No. I've still got. Apparently, I've got to get the Defender of Draenor and the Mythic Draenor Raider Monument.
Oh.
So I have not done any Mythic at all for Draenor. Well, yeah. So I don't know. Maybe it might be another one. Might get around to one day, but
one day.
I didn't even know. Yeah. I'll have to wait and see. There's too much
stuff to do.
That's the crazy thing. There is so much to do.
It's too much to do.
I haven't even been on the challenge tunes this week yet.
I haven't done anything either.
Oh, yeah. So there's been lots anyway, but it's been good. I've not been playing WoW 24/7, obviously, but it's
Yeah.
been
Well,
it's
you've
been
also been on
productive.
vacation too, right? And
Yeah.
yes you are helping your mom, but
Hmm.
you've got the extra time where you would normally be at work or something, right?
Yeah.
So that helps.
It does,
Being
which is nice.
being on vacation's always nice.
Oh, not having to deal with work is
Yes.
so good. So good. So,
Work
but
is stinky
anyway,
pants.
it's been a good week. So, yeah, so that's
Wow.
been my week, which has been pretty busy. So, got and especially with we've got Lovers in the Air starting in a few hours time.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I can almost guarantee that's what I'm going to be really focused on this
Like I
week
said,
for certain.
if I'm up, ping me and we'll go.
Yeah,
I will run them on
yeah,
as many tunes as I can.
yeah,
Yep. Do it up.
yeah. Well, again, I've got a few things I've got to do because my priority is obviously mum, and I've got to get her to places and doctors and stuff like that. So once it will just depend on playing time, which is mostly at the moment probably mostly my night. So you'll be snoring. Um, but yeah, we'll maybe get some time to sit down and run some stuff, which would be cool. But I mean, I can easily pug it. I know that fights, so I don't mind pugging because I do know that fight quite well. But it'll be interesting to see how it goes with the level, how it scales and that. So I'm quite excited for it. Mm. So we'll see. Yes, yes. Yeah, I know you've got your big pink love rocket. Yeah,
Well, I had to
thanks for
whip
that.
it out.
Yeah, of course you did. Of course you did. Anyway, we will I will get it one of these years. This is the year. This is the year. It's gonna happen. Good luck,
Well,
everyone
I
who's
mean, to be
chasing
honest,
it.
I mean, I offer because sometimes just queuing up as DPS can sometimes be a while. I mean,
Hmm.
even though it is the
Well,
even though it is
it
an
normally
event,
starts off quite well for the first couple of days.
yeah,
This
yeah,
is the only problem is with the world events is everyone goes really gung ho for the first couple of days.
yeah,
And when you're running it over a couple of weeks, you get to about
get tired.
halfway through the first week or towards the end of the week. And then you start finding it is harder and harder to find people to run stuff. So, because everyone's kind of either done what they need to done or got bored with it. And I'm like, I'm not bored with it. I'm still wanting to run it. I want to just keep going. So, and if on DPS, it's not too bad. Normally, the boys and I rotate our tunes because we've all got DPS tanks and healers normally within our specific with like Ash and Wingy that we will, pug and do it ourselves as well. So, but it will depend on how busy they are. So we'll see. Anyway, we'll see. Yes, I know. It's very nice. It's very nice. I will have my own. I will have my own.
I'm aiming my
Anyway,
big pink love rocket at you.
yeah. Yeah. Thanks for that.
Blizzard, thank you
Thanks for
so
that.
much for making this mount. Yes, I'm turning 12 as well.
You are turning 12. Hang on. Kobe's just come. Kobe says hi. He went for a haircut
At least he's
today.
being all
He
nice.
looks, yeah, he's laying down, but he's kind of giving me the look of, Mum, what are you doing? Um,
What's that
anyway,
big
anything else
pink
that you
love
want
rocket?
to before we close off the show?
Uh, Happy birthday, Leeta. I don't know.
Happy,
I
happy birthday.
yeah, I'm wishing you happy birthday now that I can remember it, because when it actually
Okay.
comes around, because yours is after mine, right?
Mm-hmm. It sure is.
right?
Yep.
Yours is after mine, so
Yeah.
I might not remember it. Who knows? I might not even be.
You will. You'll be here. It's fine. Don't even say it.
Oh no, no, I was thinking I might not be like sane.
Yeah.
No, no,
What do you
listen.
mean? You're not sane now. What are you
I'm
talking about? Yeah.
coffee.
Anyway.
I'm really hoping
Nice.
Carrie can take the kids to school.
Yeah. Well, if you ask her nicely, maybe. Not be grumpy man like you were at the start of the show.
Yeah, I needed to talk a little bit. I think.
Yeah.
I think talking
Yeah.
about the about the kill point stuff and all that stuff got me kind of awake.
Yeah. Which is good.
I don't know.
Which is
I tried to go to sleep at normal time that I would and get up for podcasty time.
mm.
Carrie actually woke me up.
Oh. Okay.
The phone was dinging at me at 4 a.m. And Carrie's like, and I'm like, what? Wake
Well,
up,
you're lucky that
podcast.
she
And I'm
just
like,
did that
what?
because I would have turned around and whacked you if I
Oh,
was her.
man.
You would have got absolutely whacked. Like, what the hell are you doing? Don't wake me up. So you're lucky she is so nice about that because I swear I would have probably whacked you really hard.
That
Which
would
is
be abuse.
yeah.
That's
Yeah, hence why
abuse.
I'm
And I'm
single.
going to
But anyway,
and
that's
I'm
a
going to
whole
report you.
different show.
Oh,
Anyway,
oh
why
man.
don't we just do our contact information and
Adventures
let
in
people,
Azeroth After Dark.
yeah, exactly. And just a reminder, people, we will be back to Thursdays next
Next
week.
week.
It's again because somebody's getting new bandwidth speed, whatever it is. Someone, not me. We just had to move it to Tuesday tonight. So we're going back to Thursdays next week. So I get a whole 9 days worth of, I might have to get out the really big notepad.
All the screenshots. Your laugh.
There's gonna be.
Your laugh. It's like you revel in my pain. Listen to that laugh. She's like just loving the pain. He's in so much pain.
I loved it. You seriously, if you would see the screenshots that I've got and the ones I didn't put in, I take like at least double.
I challenge you to do a podcast where there's no screenshots. One show. One show where there's no screenshots.
No, I reject that challenge. Go away. We're not doing that.
Oh my goodness.
I challenge you to beat me.
I could have beat you this week, but you saw that I had 14 and you're like, oh, I'll just throw in one more.
I
Boom.
didn't even
Here's
see
15.
how many you had. I didn't see it. Well,
This is sign language for something.
I don't. Is that rude? Is that rude?
Yes.
You're rude. You are
I'm
naughty.
rude.
You are
rude,
naughty.
But I'm not saying it on the air, so it's not explicit.
Yeah. Yeah, but YouTube's going to be like, oh,
I don't care.
Stone's a naughty boy.
I don't censor the video.
Okay.
I
Oh,
censor
whatever
the
then.
audio.
Whatever. Anyway, we need to wrap this up.
Yes.
So it's getting late and I need more coffee. Well, I'm going to do show notes. So, yeah. Anyway, thanks, chat room. Thanks, guys and girls, just for hanging out.
Thank you for coming.
Which is awesome. We appreciate it.
And listening to
All
the
right, so where people... Sorry?
And listening to the shenanigans.
Yeah, exactly.
It's all shenanigans.
So don't forget, check out the website, which is adventuresinazeroth.com. You can email us at podcast@adventuresinazeroth.com. So if you want to contribute to anything Stone and I have said this week, or just tell us what you've been up to, then let us know. We're happy to read stuff out on the show. That's fine. Don't forget you can tweet us, which is at ADVAzeroth. That's on Twitter. And we do have a Discord channel, which if you're interested, there is a link up on the website, and Stone's going to put a link in the thank you Twitch now. So check that out. It's just a little Discord channel that we have that you can, have a natter. We've got voice channels and text channels. So yeah. Stone, where can we find you?
In bed in about 5 minutes. But
okay, yeah.
You can find me on Twitter when I'm not sleeping, or even sometimes when I'm sleeping too. Apparently, I tweet. I don't, not really, but you can find me on Twitter at STONEGRASP. Like I'm grasping a stone grasp. And the WoW Challenges podcast, which we co-host together as well on Saturday nights, Sunday mornings for Leeta.
Yeah.
At 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Saturday, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Sunday, 10 a.m. Queensland Time, which is 11
my time.
Australian Eastern Time. On Twitch. Twitch.tv/WoW Challenges. And we go like every week. It's crazy.
Yep. I know. We are so busy. Anyway, you can find me on Twitter, which is at Leeta Wow, which is LEETAWOW. Don't forget, as well as the WoW Challenges podcast, I have Behind the Avatar and Geektopia show. So thank you everyone, to the likes, the retweets, for hanging out in Discord, hanging out in Twitch chat room. We really appreciate it. And just listening to the show. So thank you guys. You can find the show on iTunes, Stitcher Radio, and Google Play. And that's a wrap for this week. So while Stone's going to say goodbye, I'm going to say goodbye. Everyone have a great week. Good luck with your big pink love rocket. And good luck with Love is in the Air Festival and everything else that you're going to do. So yeah. Say goodbye, Stone.
Goodbye, Stone.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
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 Boy. We're done?
Yeah, we're done.
Now we're done. Excellent. All right. Well, we're done. Thank you, chat room.
Bob. He's like rubbing on the boxes.
In the Lera.
How do
you say it? In the Lera 66. Thanks for joining us. Sorts just had to go to work, and Spanky had to go too. So thanks. Thanks everyone for just hanging out. We appreciate it. And
so
you go back to bed. You just do the
title.
Do the audio stuff later. Okay. I'll get the website.
You go figure out a show title. I'm going back to bed.
Yeah, I've already got it.
Sweet.
Smoked them so hard.
Really?
Yep.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, because next week's going to be all about the big pink love rocket, so we're not going to use that till next week.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so, yeah, we're using the, what did I say? Smoked so hard. That was your comment too.
I don't remember what it was about.
Yeah, I do. But anyway, it's all good.
Okay.
So go to bed. I will sort this and I'll let you know. Bye, chat room. Are we off?
No.
We're still there?
No.
Okay.
We're still here.
Bye. Bye,
Okay.
guys. Bye, guys.
Bye.